Alright guys, it's AntiMatter here. This is probably the first video you're going to see from me. It might not be actually, I'm trying to think which one. It depends which order I upload them, but I think this is going to be the first video you see from me. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. This is from my perspective while I was playing the game. I assume I was thinking around on screen. Yeah, I do that a lot. Yeah, this is basically a replay commentary, I guess, is what Purge calls them, I think, when he does this kind of style thing. It's just, I'm basically just going to go over what I played, and how I played, and decisions I made, and what I could have done better, what other people could have done better, item decision, just a general analysis of what I did, and I'm going to basically go through it with you guys. It's my first video. I'm like completely doing this off the fly. I haven't even tested the audio settings, so for all I know, the in-game volume could be really, really low, or really, really loud, or we'll see. I'm not going to stop it until I finish the recording. I'm literally just going to do it and then sod it at the end. If it's crap, it's crap, and I have to do it again. If it's not, I'll just upload it straight away, and we'll see. I chose this game. I think I did it This was a game I played like 2 days ago. I think it might have been 3 days ago. It was with, I think, a few random players. Why can't I view the? Can I not view the players? I don't know. Oh, there you go. I can view the players. Yeah, 2 friends and 2 random pub players, basically. It was an okay game. I kind of picked it because it was quirky and a bit fun, which is kind of why I wanted to choose this for the first game. I did pick Storm. I normally random my heroes, but for some reason I felt like playing mid this game. I do play mid a lot, but I felt like playing mid this game, and I saw Troll and Weaver and thought Lockdown would be great, so I chose Storm. Also, Chen's not really bad for Storm. You can kind of burst him quite quickly. So yeah, my hero is pretty good this game. I should have quite a fun game. Don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I left the time up. No spoilers. Okay, I got Bottle Rush build. I was just wondering. Okay, my mid opponent's an Invoker, and yeah, I go back here thinking, oh, I don't actually buy a Mantle. Okay, I think what I was thinking there was I was going to go back and buy a Mantle because I saw the Invoker and I thought most Invokers, they go Exalt builds and they get like a Blades of Attack and a Tango, and that's how they start in pubs. It's not bad, but it's not great, and it basically gives them a load of last hitting power, so they can outlast hit and outlast deny pretty much every hero. Last deny, crazy. But apparently I stuck with 3 Tangos, Tango and 3 Ironwoods, which is I wouldn't normally do this. Don't know why I did this. Maybe it's because I was pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that I can outlast hit with just Remnant. Get a bottle quickly. I mean, this basically is the standard Bottle Rush build that you'll do on every hero, from Queen of Pain to Puck to TA. You know, you can do it on any hero really. It's never... Jesus, I fucked that block up so badly. God, that's embarrassing. Why did I choose this video again? God, that's awful. Anyway, yeah, this is basically the Bottle Rush build. You know, you get a Tango just for a bit of regen stability in lane. You get 3 Armor Branches to help you last hit, give you a bit more HP, a bit more mana, to get you those 3 or 4 last hits that make you reach your bottle. Now, I can't remember whether this paid off or not. I think it did, because I don't think, from memory, I don't think this Invoker was particularly good. No, like he let me Remnant him there. That's pretty bad. That's a lot of free damage that I really didn't need to do. I mean, I shouldn't have been able to do that. He should have backed up. And he didn't go Exort either. What items does he have? This is a pretty bad starting build. There's too many stats here, and you could just get Ironwood Branches and fill these slots. It'd be much more efficient. You're getting Gauntlet and a Circlet. That's a lot of stats. I mean, he's got a lot of HP, but it's really not helping him last hit at all. As you can see, I think I'm 6 for 2, and he's 2-0. It's I can't remember. I don't think he was that great a player, but we'll see. As you can tell, it's okay, guys. I'm professional. I fucked up my block, but it doesn't matter. I think I'm getting my bottle here, and yeah, I am. My bottle's done. So it did pay off, but normally I would get a Mantle to help me last hit a bit more. The stats does help. I missed one there. Not you want to try and do that with Storm. I think I'm quite confident on Storm. He's not my best hero, but I'm fairly confident with Storm, and I feel like this. Like I said, I chose this game because it was kind of quirky. We did Cottle Peel them, in which case. I mean, I think they were both the randomers. I think. Can't check. No, I knew the Keeper of the Light, but the PL was definitely a randomer. Is there a way of... No, okay. Yeah, the PL was a randomer. I think it was actually random the hero as well. I hadn't played like I said, I played this a while ago. I don't really remember much about it. I messed that up twice now, I think. What you want to try and do is you want a remnant to get the last hit, and then throw the overload for the harass damage, which I've fucked up quite a few times now. But I'm doing really well in terms of an eye. I think that's pretty bad. Don't know what happened there. Lone Druid head off lane. That's not a great lane to go against, to be fair. Ogre Magi's got a hard disable, and Chen does do quite a lot of damage. I mean, it's having a creep is effectively having another level 1 hero, which is really strong early in the game. That's why you'll see Chen's push a lot and that kind of thing, because Chen's are really, really strong early. The later the game goes, the weaker they get. Enchantress would be a better option late game, but we'll see. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I think... Do I bottle crow? Yeah, I do bottle crow. My invoker, I think I did call that missing. You'll be worried if I don't type. It's because I'm in TeamSpeak with the two people, and I do talk in game a bit. But I don't think you can hear the talking on replays, so it's just a silent case. But yeah, I did call that missing, and I think I was quite upset because I called it miles in advance as well. I even told them that he had the invis rune. I remember it now. So yeah, that's not great. I mean, their troll's doing well, and our PL's doing okay. I'm doing pretty well. I mean, this evoker is literally losing the lane heart. I mean, he went to gank, which is good. He got some gold from that, but he's not doing well in lane at all. I mean, I've got Boots Bottle, and I don't think he has anything. Does he have anything? No, he has some gold, but that's it. Neglected to buy something. We are going to mainly focus on my perspective. I know it's a bit greedy, but it's easier, and it's really late at night right now. I'm really tired, so I just kind of want to focus on the easy thing. There you go again, just using the remnant to get a overload proc and just throw it at him, because it's a lot of damage. I don't know what he was doing there. I probably should have killed him there. Yeah, I really should have killed him there. Oh my god, I know what's... In a minute, I'm going to hit 6, and you're going to see something really embarrassing. So, that's pretty embarrassing too. But, yeah, in terms of the lane, I think this lane's won. I've won this lane. The CS is by far in my favour. I mean, my team don't appear to be doing great. PL's farming okay, but other than that, my team does not appear to be doing well. My Lone Druid appears to be having a really tough time. I think he's gone to the jungle. Or he will go to the jungle. He hasn't even got a bear or anything. No, he hasn't got a bear. Anyway, go back mid. I was really, really depressed with that, I remember. I was like, who gets Wex this early? What is his skill build? This is a really unusual build. It doesn't really achieve anything.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Getting Wex that early is really unusual. But, I mean, it did save his life, though. So, I guess it's not that unusual. And this is where you see the embarrassing thing, where this guy was here, and he was like, I really wanted to kill the Invoker, and you notice that I'm 6 and have no ulti. I misclicked really hard there, and I was quite unhappy with myself, to say the least. So was he. He really wanted to gank, and that's why I threw the vortex like that, hoping to get the kill. Because I mean, I probably could have done it, but if I'd had my ulti, that would have been a definite kill. Which is why you pay attention and don't fuck things like that up. I think I wanted to kill him here, and then I decided that I was in two minds about whether I tried and killed him there or not. And I think I was really bad with runes this game. I think I let a lot of runes go this game. And I was mad that they kept recalling the courier. I kept, like, every time it got just to the secret shop or was about to get the secret shop, they would recall it, and I wanted my mana boots. I did go for Bloodstone build this game. Mainly because I was getting so much farm, but also because I think it's the best way, and the most fun way to play Storm, at least, anyway. They're using more remnants to CS. It's the most fun way to play Storm. Neither of the carries are doing great for CS this game. I wonder if in net worth's any better. No, okay. Troll's doing quite well. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I did go for Bloodstone this game. I think it's the most fun way to play Storm. I don't know if you Blitz. I watch Blitz a lot, and it's like, well, I used to watch Blitz a lot, not so much anymore. But I think he was the first person that made me really like Bloodstone. I mean, I never used to like that item. I really think it doesn't really offer much. It offers you great mana regen, a lot of HP, a lot of mana in terms of pool, and that's really it. I mean, the suicide's great, but it's not really necessary, and the increased respawn is only really good in the late game. Like, it's fantastic in the late game, because you can effectively die, come back straight away, and then buy back after that, so you've got 3 lives really to do something. On a hero like Timbersaw, it's fantastic. So it's the same with Storm, really. You know, it's great to have that. I don't know if it was early or late this game. It feels like it should be fast, because my farm is pretty good. You can tell I was really passive here. I mean, this is not really traditional of my gameplay style. I tend to be very, very gank orientated. You might see that. I think the game, like I said, this might be the first video or it might not be. I think there's a Sand King game I was going to upload just because it showcases a completely different style of my game, which is where I'm more aggressive. I think I was pissed off here because this, yeah, smoke ganks. Smoke ganks, guys. But it's okay because I'm Storm Spirit. It's okay, guys. I'm professional. Yeah, it's okay. I dropped the mana boost just to get a bit more use out of the bottle, but we'll see. PL's the latest Tranquil Boots ever. What is this guy doing? Oh, I remember being mad at this guy. I think he was a pretty bad player, and I yeah, he's kind of showcasing it. I don't think he was a great player, and I think because I bought him admittedly the early game, I wasn't really doing much, and I was about to explain, wasn't I? Passively farming. I did say I saw an opportunity with the haste rune to go top and try and get a kill, but they just said no farm because the lone druid was losing top quite hard, and he'd gone to the jungle, and he decided that it was better. You can see him there now. Really, really poor. But he made the wise choice, and he's gone to the jungle instead of continuing to feed top lane, which is by far better. Because you can see he's picked up 22 CS in the jungle, and that's not bad at all. Considering he was literally dying, I mean, there's our PL dying. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I from what I remember, he wasn't a great player. I missed CS again. He wasn't a great player. I'm kind of just passively farming a lot, so I'm kind of talking because of that. This is kind of boring to watch, to be honest.
Middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, but this is ridiculous. I mean, the Evoker has 14 CS, and he's left the lane. He's not been here for God knows how long. Which is... and he can't be. I mean, if he comes back to the lane, I will kill him. It's almost impossible to lane it. He's making the right decision to not feed me, but at the same time, he should have had someone... Like the smoke gank, they should have sent more people mid and just tried to cope me that way, or had someone babysit him. Even if they just had the Yoga Magi sat behind him to stun me if I go in, that would be enough to allow him to safely farm. It's not ideal, but at this point he's lost the lane too hard to come back from it, really. I can't remember if I finished my point on Bloodstone or not, but it's not going to be the fastest Bloodstone ever. My CS isn't actually perfect. It's better than... It's the best in the game, but it's not actually great. In terms of, I'm like... maybe 10 more CS and I'd be quite happy, but this is still... I'm missing quite a few and it's kind of depressing. The Evoker finally comes back. I think I probably should just go on him, but I was worried that there would be... I mean, you can see the trolls missing on the map, and I assumed he was jungling, but I wasn't entirely sure. And if I jumped on the... if I jumped on the Evoker, the troll was there and got a lucky bash, which I think, actually, this is that game. Jesus, I shit myself. So many bashes this game that you're just going to be horrified to see. Yeah, if he's behind me and he gets a lucky bash, then I'm pretty much dead. So I didn't want to risk it, basically. So I didn't go too aggressive. I think I do get ganked again here. I can see like the map. Yeah, I think I noticed there. Well, the ogre sat there. I think he shows. Thing is, I feel quite confident. I've got a point booster. I have a lot of HP in terms of what I should have at this point, and I have 500 mana, so I'm pretty confident that I can get away. I think I could pick up a kill here. Turns out. Okay, I have no idea why I backed off. I think I was told to back off because he was just going to leave. I thought I could pick up a kill there, but apparently not. Do I get this tower? Nope. I wanted to go aggressive here, but the bear really didn't want to. And I guess it's because he had a bad early game. And that Weaver, Jesus, he dives hard. Oh my god. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I was pretty shitting myself there, if I remember correctly. I was pretty... I couldn't run because I'd have died, so I had to throw the hit to make him ulti. And I think that was dead. He must have been on like 10 HP. He cut that close. I think I was checking their supports at this point. It's kind of... You're going to have to excuse my bad manner. This might happen a lot. I don't remember if I was bad this game, or if it was like... I think it's mostly in good humor. Like, I play IXDL a lot. And I'm just like... I don't believe that I'm not winning mid. I don't believe that for 1 second. In retrospect, he was probably actually saying that, no, they wouldn't stop ganking me. But then I have 90 CS, guys, I lied. I have 70 CS. It's okay, guys, I lied. What was I saying? I literally can't remember what I was saying. I'm gonna go on to something else. Not the Weaver, it was the Weaver diving, wasn't it? That's what I was talking about. Yeah. So, this is pretty much a really... I was saying earlier, wasn't I, that this is really an inactive game for Storm Spirit. You want to be ganking, but my team was so content to let me farm that I was just like, I'm not going to turn it down. I thought this was a kill. I was unhappy with this, as you'll see. Like... misplayed a bit there, I should have gone. I dodged that, which is pretty sweet, and then I got bashed, and then I was really mad. I was really mad there. Bash Lord's a bit of an overstatement, but that was probably the most stupidly timed bash.
Dire's top tower is under
God damn it,
attack.
Ice Frog. Why you do this to me? Why'd you ruin my perfect game? No kills on our team, guys. And our PL's had free farm for a long time, and he has absolutely no HP. It is horrible, and I'm going to say that now, to rush Diffusal after Tranquil Boots without any stats at all. At least get a drum first, or a bracer. At least get the bracer. It's bad enough rushing Diffusal after getting treads, but I mean, he's going to die here. No? I thought the Weaver would go harder than that. What is this skill build? You should definitely get 1 point in this one. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm killing people. I'm doing it, guys. I'm killing shit. Ganking, guys. 14 minutes, I'm ganking. But yeah, the reason it's been so passive is because my team have basically been content to let me farm. I mean, we've got the PL, so we don't have to really end this early. They don't really have any counters. I mean, they literally have nothing. Troll could get a Mjolnir, he could get a Battle Fury if he really wanted to, but it's not really effective on Troll. He could get a Mjolnir, which will help. I think he does, actually. I think, if I'm correct, he does get a Mjolnir this game. But they don't really have anything to deal with the late game PL. Which is why we were pretty content to farm. I wanted to go on this Invoker, and then I realized he had Ghost Walk, and I was like, yeah, there you go. It's like, he has Ghost Walk. Can't be asked. I think this is where we feed. And I'm just like, see you, team. I'm sorry, team. Yeah, I ditch him pretty hard. Do they, yeah, they really want to kill me. It's kind of depressing. Yeah, I was like, they really want to kill me. I was picking up there because I was like, what the hell? What is he doing? Oh, they did drop wards. I was questioning that. Guys, please. Please, guys. Please. Please don't gank the Storm Spirit. Never. I think this guy was mad. He was either mad or he was really fun. I mean, actually, I think he was pretty okay about it. I think he was kind of fun. He's probably Russian. Russians do that smiley thing all the time. Not all Russians are bad, guys. Some of them have manners. I know it's hard to believe. So yeah, their Troll's farming quite well. I think this was actually a closer game than it looks. I don't know why he was so mad. Some people don't like bantering, I guess. I am constantly... I play IXDL quite a bit, and it's, trust me, it's 10 times worse than this. IXDL, you do even the slightest thing wrong, people will literally rage at you so hard. If you can't handle pub rage, you'll never handle IXDL. It's awful. I guess it carries over. Their Troll is farming quite well, but a lot of that is jungle farm, which is... it's okay, but a lot of that is jungle farm. I think my Bloodstone is late. This is not as quick a Bloodstone as I should have got. If I'd had kills, then it would be done now. I should have my Bloodstone done. I was... oh, that's so nice. Keeper of the Light Mana. It's so great. You should always pick up the the orbs first, as in the point booster, the vitality booster, and the energy booster. You should always pick them up first, because it gives you more... It's generally better to have more HP and mana overall than it is to have regen. As much as, like, you'll see pretty much every low-level player think that Perseverance is the best item in the game, and the Ring of Health, you should just, you know, you should never get it. I got it this game because I liked having the Arcane Boots. And I commonly do this. I don't get the Vitality Booster till last. I get the Perseverance after the Point Booster. I like having enough mana regen to stun them up. It's kind of... It's wrong, really. The Soul Booster is better. It gives you more mana and more HP to do stuff. It's better to be able to do stuff, and... I think I was upset they didn't wait for me here, because this was a... Those were definitely kills if they waited. Anyway, it's generally better to have a higher mana pool and HP pool, because it allows you to do more things. Even though you don't regen, you don't stay on the map as much, you don't have as much stayability, you can do more stuff when you're full.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
I can't remember if we killed this guy. I was mad that there was literally... The PL didn't even nuke. He didn't even nuke that. I was... Like, the misplays in this game were great. It was quite a nice echo.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Storm's a positional hero, like that. You run up to the Remnant, and I put it where I knew it would hit both of them. Like, I knew they would either run into it, or they would stay still, and I knew it was going to hit them. So it's positional, Storm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, this is the latest Hell Bloodstone. I should have it. Storm's all about jumping on opportunities, really. And he's really hard to lock down. Their team doesn't really have... I mean, the Invoker's good lockdown, and the Ogre Magi is good lockdown, but that's literally it. They don't have anything else to lock me down, really, other than Chen's micro skills. It's not enough, really. I didn't feel happy pushing any further. I think they wanted to push further, and I said that I wasn't happy with it. We have a PL, we can wait it out, just back off and farm. We did actually lose more from that than we got. We lost 2 towers. Does he actually die here? No, okay. PL with no mana. The Cotter with no mana saves his life. Please don't die to Centaur. Please don't die to Centaur. Oh my god. And he just dodges that Sunstrike by God knows how much. Yeah, okay, so that was close. The Cotter with no mana. Back to my perspective. Making good use of the haste rune, as you could see. Farming creeps in the middle lane. I don't know why my PL came here. He really wasn't spending his time very well. I mean, you can see that top lane, for example, is empty. There's no one there. And it's not like it's pushed either, and he's an invis hero. PL should be strong enough to fight off. If he's... I mean, he's got Diffusal Blade. He can actually just... If he gets dusted, he can just diffuse himself, doppel walk, and leave. And I don't really like this skill build either. It pushes the lane too fast. I mean, it's actually quite... It's okay for the game. It's kind of up to you how you want to play the hero, but... I didn't really like it this game. I should have maybe tried to kill him there, but I was scared of follow-up. Yeah. Chance speed. And a regen rune, so I was kind of happy about this. I didn't have a TP scroll on me. It's been in my stash for an eternity, which makes me quite newbie, because I knew they were telling me stuff was going on bottom. I should be looking. This is an excuse to say that they're telling me stuff's going on, and I'm not looking. But I have a regen rune, so you can. This is kind of a little quirky thing you can do with Storm, is that you can. The regen will constantly fill you until you fill the mana pool, so you can ulti around everywhere, and you can do a lot of stuff. This was just like a. Yeah, it was a free kill. I think I kind of didn't want to fight anymore, and then that happened, and then that happened, and it was like, this was a really... Yeah, and I got bashed there. First hit bashed again, which really sucked. I was not happy. As you'll probably tell. Yeah, stop bash. I was not happy with that. That was a first hit bash. That wasn't even like a troll bash. Like, I'm gonna kill you and then get bashed at the last second. That was just straight up, I walked into you, hit you, and killed you. So yeah, that sucked. I wanted to try something here, and I didn't think this would work, but I was like, YOLO, it'll work. And then I completely fucked it up. It's like, well, they can't kill me, so it's fine. My team were like, why did you do that? It's like, no. I just YOLO quite hard there. I mean, I said I uploaded this because it was kind of fun and quirky. You haven't really seen the quirky side of it yet. This game is in the, I believe it was the high skill bracket. I believe it was the high skill bracket, I'm not sure. Which is, you know, where 90% of the people in Dota are. The high skill bracket and the normal bracket where most people in Dota are, and it's like 50-50 between those. And the very high bracket has a few less people in it, I think is how it works. I'm not entirely sure. You'd have to double check it. I might be wrong there. But I think this was the high skill bracket. Apparently you really wanted gold. can see why. He's literally the ward bitch this game, I think. I think he's ever getting a blink dagger. Sad game for that guy. He's doing a great job warding though, I should point that out. I mean, these wards are fantastic. You know, it covers a rune, and it gives me vision of the jungle. So if they farm in it, I mean, PL should be up here. There's no reason he shouldn't be up here, pushing this wave.
Here I am. Over here now.
I was really upset. Really upset.
Let the fun begin.
17 HP. So upset, guys. I was like, I just want my Bloodstone charges back. Please. They played a lot of... I mean, they're playing this perfectly. They noticed that the Storm Spirit's doing well, and they're playing a lot of 5-man Dota, which is frustrating, because I can't get any pickoffs. Like, I'm looking at getting this Ogre, but I don't have the mana to do it, really. Wouldn't be safe anyway. If I got stunned, I'd die. I wanted to try, but... I smartly chose not to. There you go. Troll does pick up a Maelstrom to deal with this. I hate 5-man Dota. There you go. Because it's so depressing, I can't pick anyone off. And the Troll is not someone that I can do... Yeah, what did the PL have? I mean, oh yeah, that was me checking. But he literally has... He finally gets a brace. He played really badly this game. This isn't a good idea of how to play PL. If you want to learn to play PL, this is not a game to watch. It's not at all how you play that hero. Farming, farming, farming.
Missing bottom.
Missing 2 CS. No, I didn't miss 2 CS. Okay. Boring, boring farming. But yeah, they noticed that the Storm Spirit was doing well and had a Bloodstone. Well, the best way to make a Bloodstone useless is to not give me free kills and not get picked off. So, I don't have a lockdown of an Orchid, so it's harder for me to get kills. And if they're hugging like that and getting Roshan and doing things as a team, it's very hard for me to find pick off. So I have to resort to split pushing, which is really what the PL should be doing, but he's opting to just... He's really not spending his time wisely. He's got little to no farm in the past 10 minutes. He's done very little. I think I was telling them not to fight here, or to at least keep them busy, just till I can make them back off. This is basically the way to play. I mean, if they're not going to let me get pickoffs, and we can't find a advantageous team fight, I just made the decision that it was better to try and just split push.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Rat Doto, but you know, I know that not many of their heroes can deal with me one-on-one. It basically takes a commitment of 2 or more heroes to kill me.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
I mean, when I saw the Ogre Magi come, I thought, well, I'll just get out. No need to stick around there. I'll just farm the jungle. I don't really have to leave this lane. I'm doing what PL should be doing. PL should be up here, pushing this lane in constantly and farming their jungle, because they can't really do anything to stop him. Short of getting a gem and committing a lot of heroes, which would leave me free to do my own thing, then, you know, they can't really do much to stop him. It's how we should be playing this game. We should be creating space for him. As a matter of fact, he's kind of creating space for me, which is a really weird way to do this. I think he's had illusions there for God knows how long. I can't turn on free camera just for a second. Those are illusions, right? Oh, it's a haste stream. Why can't I see... Did anyone else see that? That might be an animation. I've never noticed that before. Maybe it's a new replay animation. Just shows you what rune it is. Never noticed this before. Still split pushing. Because we didn't want to fight. I think they were telling me that they really didn't feel like fighting, and you can see the troll is strong. And I don't think it's a team fight that's bad for us if the PL plays well. I don't think it's a team... We have okay team fight, but it's not as good as theirs. The Chen heal, the mech, the invoker, it's really strong in a team fight. As you can see, they're getting pickups, and they're barely dented. You know, they've taken no damage really. So I opted to push instead, and I think this was the right choice. It's slow, but they're not really doing anything either. My team are just basically trying to get me as much time as they can. I can push the creep wave and I can get free farm doing this. It's really easy farm for me. Except I'm missing all the last hits. This I remember, and this was really weird. I was like, oh great, Dead Weaver. It's like, oh okay, Aegis. Fair enough. But then that's actually not the end of this. I don't know what he's doing.
Now over here.
I did get him. I thought he'd gone the other way. I didn't think I'd still got him with the coil. I thought he'd escaped and run the other way, and if I R'd to the right, it would kill him. Yeah, I didn't understand what he was trying to do there. He blew an Aegis and his life and died. I really didn't see what he was trying to do. And they denied another tower. I think they've denied 3 towers this game. We've really they've saved a lot of gold. It's really a lot of gold. I mean, it's like 800 gold every time you deny a tower that your enemy team doesn't get if they get the last hit, which is it's an insane amount of gold. I mean, 3 towers, that's effectively 2400. Yeah, King of Denies. I think that guy has literally gone around and denied every tower. It's at least 3 towers they've denied. We've taken 4, so that's not a good ratio. It does get me honor for the PL, which is nice, but the PL's really not a threat this game. It's more... This is where... Yeah, I made a point earlier that I didn't quite finish. This was the high skill bracket. And the thing that differentiates the high skill bracket... I knew he'd die. Or I hoped he'd die, and I was depressed. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, the high skill bracket. I think the thing that differentiates the high skill bracket and the very high skill bracket isn't so much mechanical plays. You'll see people play well mechanically in the high skill bracket all the time. They'll do really, really good plays, and you'll be like, yeah, yeah. I mean, even in normal bracket, you know, you'll see people that do really cool shit. I was really fucking scared there. Yeah, the people do crazy good things all the time. Sometimes because of luck, sometimes because they play a hero a lot. And that's not really what differentiates this game from the high skill and the very high skill bracket. It's decision making that makes you good at this game. And you can play it solo, 1v1 mid, all the time you want, and you can become a great mid player. You can last hit, deny everything, learn all the creep aggro tricks, and be fantastic with every mid hero's mechanics. I was upset that he didn't just keep fighting. This is pretty weird. I mean, he's definitely good at this point. That was jammy. I don't think that would have killed me. No, witness level 1 sun. I don't even know why he's throwing sunstrikes with level 1. This is a really old build that he's actually done really weirdly, which is like the EMP tornado build. It's really old. I think Dendi used to do it. It was a really popular build when Invoker was in the meta game to do EMP tornadoes because it was a really strong. I mean, in the early game, heroes have no mana; they really can't do anything. I was like, "Fuck you, Chen." And I was like, "What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Is this a free kill?" Then I realized, nope. I really should be carrying dust. I also should have treads, but I don't have treads. It's like, thank you. Okay. And a mana for my trouble. I really should have treads. I went for the orchid because I noticed that I was struggling to get kills. Like 9 bloodstone charges, and I haven't really died. I've got 3-2-3. That's my contribution. That's awful, really. At 30 minutes to have been in like, I mean, it's a really passive game on our part. Really, really passive. Because we're doing this, split pushing. But that's not a contribution you want with a Bloodstone. So I got an Orchid because I was finding it really hard to pick people off. And it's a great item on Storm. It adds mana regen, attack speed, and it really does help you. With the active silence, you can safely engage on a solo person, and you get a burst to help kill them. I don't know how he died. He really shouldn't have been there alone. I don't know how that happened, but maybe he got stuck or smoke ganked. I don't know. It's really weird to be there alone, though. I mean, they should be as 3, and the PL should be... The PL, again, should be here. And I was reiterating this to him constantly. If he was here, he would be able to pressure these racks a lot faster than I could. Again, we don't want to fight yet. Because it's just... I think this is one of those games where we just don't fight. And that's why I chose it, because... Like I was saying with the high school, very high school bracket, it's not mechanical plays that are making... mechanical plays help you, but decision making will ultimately win you the game. I mean, if you watch the TI3 finals, you see that what Alliance did with the cancelling TPs and split pushing, and yeah, it's really cheesy, and it's not, you know, the most fun playstyle to watch in most people's opinion. I told them to take the bear back. I was like, you need that bear to defend. But anyway, you can see we're trading. The plan was to trade here, and it didn't quite work. So as soon as I saw Troll come, I TP'd back, and I wanted to fight. Because without Troll, they cannot fight. It was really, really smart, stupid of him to leave like that. I was worried that he'd go Spirit.
Touché.
Yeah, no mana. So, but yeah, it's decision making that wins games, as you saw in the Tier 3 finals. If you didn't see the Tier 3 finals, you should watch them. They're kind of fun. I don't know if you're interested in the pro scene. Right? If you're not interested in the pro scene, you're probably not interested in watching a random player like myself commentate his mediocre skill level plays. Because I'm not a pro player. I'm far from a pro player. It's not. I want to do this mainly because I enjoy the game, and I've enjoyed gaming ever since StarCraft, which I first played. And I've always wanted to do this kind of thing. I finally get my treads. And my orchid comes as well. Yeah, it's decision making, because really, you'll notice, and I'll point it out at the end, what they did wrong. Because they really made this game much harder on themselves than it needed to be. It's close, it's a close game, but they made it, they could have won this with much more ease than they do. I mean, I was so unhappy. If they deny this tower as well, I think they do. I ditched him so hard. I was like, I don't want any part of that. I really don't want any part of that.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
There's another deny. Yeah. Oh, lol. Yeah. And PL finally split pushing, but nope, not safe, guys.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No one was happy. I think with his support gold, he really wasn't happy that every tower was being denied. He would have probably really appreciated that income. I mean, think about it. If 4 of these towers hadn't been denied, that's easily his Blink Dagger. It's definitely his Blink Dagger. So I don't know. Again, PL trying to kind of follow me around. I don't really. And then when I'm here, he just backs off. Like, he should just push the wave if he's up here. That's what he should be doing. But instead, he goes to farm jungle. Does he come back? He does come back. I leave him to push. But he does not push. Nope, he goes to base. Because he needed mana. He does get a Battle Fury. It's really weird. They're really worried about the PL, and that's their mistake this game. And you'll see it later on. They're really worried about the PL, and you can see that the PL hasn't really done much. He hasn't really done much. He's done less than I have. He's not creating space. I mean, what I'm doing now, it's risky, yeah. I mean, if I get caught out, it's kind of... Sorry about troll cancelling that. If I get caught out, I'm dead, probably. I have means of escaping, as in I can silence the stun. I can silence the caster. I was really... I had no idea where this guy went. I was sure he went top. And I was like, no.
Haste.
Yeah. But you'll see that the PL isn't really doing anything. He's passively farming and he's team fighting badly. And we're losing the team fights. He's not achieving anything that his hero can. This Weaver, I have no idea what this guy's problem is, but I was sure he went this way this time. I was like, there's no way I got this wrong twice. Yeah, dead. It's like, there's no way I got that wrong twice. He's got to be going this way. If I had a gem, it would be a great item for me in this game as well. I think I asked for one because I was greedy and wanted to buy one myself, which I really should have done. I kind of liked having all my items though. Like, I didn't want to sell my bottle for some reason. I refused to let go of my beloved bottle this game. Just changing the one onto a hotkey that I like. I really YOLO'd here. And then I was like, no, fuck this. This is a bad plan. That mana went a long way, guys. They do kill troll. I wanted to get these guys, but the mana wasn't regenning quite fast enough. I mean, 55 mana regen, it's not enough, right? Fuck you, Chen. It's my Wilkin. That's not even what they call him, or is it? It's like a Wild Wing Ripper or something. I think that's what it's called. So I thought I'd orchid the Invoker before he could cast his combo. Apparently he dropped Meteor. Root Gaming. And the Weaver... I ran out of mana, so I didn't commit. But that would have been kind of crazy to commit that hard anyway.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
We got a tower for that. We finally got a tower, guys. Phantom Lancer destroyed a tower, finally.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
That's a lot of gold. I think my choice was to go Linken's here. I should have maybe got a BKB, and it's greedy to kill Linken's really. I mean, if you're good at Linken's will play off. It will pay off. It gives you a spell block if they don't have too much disable. If they have a lot of disable, you really can't afford to not get a BKB on Storm. And I should have got the one this game, to be honest. If I was playing seriously, I would have got a BKB now. I probably would have got a BKB. Yeah, I would have got a BKB now if I was playing seriously. I think we give up another Roshan here. We just don't want to fight there. It's like we really don't want to. I'm not sure why, because we have an Earthshaker and we have an Earthshaker and a Cottle Blast, but that's kind of it. Their team fight is, I think the Invoker is stronger. Well, should be. I think we could take a fight there. I don't know why we keep giving up Roshan's free like that. I think we just prefer to be keeping the lanes pushed in like this. And you'll notice that I'm up here again, Rat Dota. And they have to commit someone to stop this. The same way as I had to go top to defend the tower back here. You'll see. I can't draw on the map. It sucks. You'll see that they have to send someone back. If they don't, they're going to lose Rax. The Lone Druid's pushing out bottom here. They take a tower for free. So do we. Yeah. And they keep pushing, and I'm not sure what's going on back there. They are getting that. We get Rax here too. I think we trade Rax here was the idea. Because they have to back off. Yeah, they take. That was a great Echo Slam and Fissure. That was really well done.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
And I do slowly work through top racks. The Lone Druid also, because of the demolish on the bear, gets that tower really pushed. That's so fast. The bear is disgusting. So many buybacks as well. That forced 3 buybacks and we still got top racks. Did we get bot racks in the end? I don't think we did. No, we did damage, but we didn't get it. And this is where I set up camp now. Because I'm so strong at this point that I feel like, I mean, I have to be careful. I haven't got my Lincolns yet. But when I've got my Lincolns, I can block really most of the disable. It's only the Ogre Magi really that has a disable. The Invoker's disable isn't hard enough to stop me. I mean, a Cold Snap isn't long enough to hold me in place. And the only other thing is the Troll's Bash, really. Or a Troll Trap, but that's unlikely at this stage of the game. So it's really only the Ogre. And a Lincoln's is more than enough to stop the Ogre Magi. He can proc it with the Ignite, and then he can throw multicast, and that's it. But I've got 2,200 HP. It's a lot of HP to work through. They need to commit serious heroes to be able to stop me. So I back off, and I basically set up farm in the jungle. I think do I try and kill this Chen? I'm like, yeah. Okay, Chen. It's funny. And then, yeah, I realised that he's not alone. Because there's no other heroes on the map, and the Invoker comes, and I'm just like, I don't want a part of it. Yeah, I might have got a kill, but I probably would have died. You can see the Invoker, the Ogre Magi, and the Weaver, and the Chen were there. I probably would have died. I really fucking wigged it. I was like, I'm gonna do this. But, I mean, they really can't kill me. I don't know why I did that. I was kind of afraid here. They can't kill me, he says, nearly dying. But it's okay, guys. I'm professional. Space created. Yeah, again, split push. I knew the Invoker was there, but I also knew that the others had backed off. I kind of wanted to go on him, but again, low HP, low mana. I wasn't sure where the others were. I was fairly certain because I'd seen them on this ward. But the troll and the Chen weren't there, at least because I'd seen them. I'd seen the troll come down here and I saw the Chen go up. So I knew they weren't there, but you know, slowly collecting bloodstone charges, guys. BKB pops, and it's time to go. And that was embarrassing. That melee creep was really bugging me, guys. That's why I did that.
Radiant's
was really
bottom
bugging me.
barracks are under attack.
And there's my Lincolns. So now I'm basically... I have HP, more mana regen, as if I didn't need it. 46 mana regen. And I'm passive spell block, which is great. So many times I've unintentionally dodged the Sunstrike this game. I take credit, but I literally have unintentionally dodged about 4 Sunstrikes this game. Although they are still really weak, right? They hit, they're kind of hard now. But yeah, I've so many Sunstrikes he's just missed. I mean, that troll is farming well. If you look at the net worth, let's have a look. Yeah, he's farming well, but our 3 cores are all farming nearly the same. I mean, I'm just behind him, and our PL and Loner are in front of the Weaver. I feel like if we look at the XP network, like, just in front, and the gold is dead even. Like, that's what I said. This game kind of looks, when you get to the end, it looks like it was a stomp. I'm not going to tell you who wins. Might be obvious, might not be obvious, I'm not sure. But I'm not going to tell you, it's a spoiler. But it kind of looks like it was a stomp, and it's not. It's really just item choices, item decisions, and choices. Because, I'll tell you at the end, I'm not giving it away. I'm not giving away who wins. I can't do it, guys. It's 43 minutes, and now I've got my Lincolns. I feel like at this point in the game that I can just set up camp here, while my team do their own thing. This is the definition of space created. I'm not worried about any commitment they might throw at me. Like, see, that's Lincoln's. I was impressed that he noticed I had one, but like, I can just... So much mana. So much mana. Please! No! Let me be, guys. Let me be. But yeah, look. So much space. My team aren't really doing much with it. I mean, they're farming jungle. They should be pushing. They should be pushing bottom lane, at least. I don't know why. I was brought here for troll. That was it. I was worried. Just missed it. There we go. And then he starts regenning. Because there's no disable on him. That's really, really shit. That's why Storm's strong, guys. One hero out of position, and you can do so much. Although now I'm out of mana. Somehow I finally worked through 2,000 mana. I don't know why he did that. Ah. That was when I let Weaver have Lincolns. Finally, 45-minute Lincolns. First item. Oh, he did have a Radiance. I'm not sure. That was a really bad decision this game. He hadn't had a good game. It really wasn't worth getting a Lincoln Sphere. His farm doesn't reflect Radiance. His farm doesn't reflect that he has a Radiance, basically. It's a good item for farming when you're ahead, but it's not. I don't like it on the Weaver, especially as he's very squishy. You know, it's... Lone Druid, okay, get a Radiance. It's a great item. It allows you better push without you being there. It's really good because you're tanky. You don't need the HP. But Weaver with 900 HP, you know, it sucks. The only reason he has anywhere near this amount of HP is because of the treads and Lincolns. The Lincolns is a lot of HP. I mean, that's like, I think it's like 300 HP. Yeah, it's like 300 HP from Lincolns. Again, I'm camping top lane. And I can just do this as long as I want, really, because there's no way they can kill me. And this is why they should have realised. Yeah, this is where they should have... I don't know what I'm talking about there. This is where they should have realised that they really need to cope with this. They just stop spending so much time devoted to the PR, and they need to find some way of shutting me down. And if that's 5 heroes smoke ganking me, go for it. I don't think that's going to do it, but they can try. At this point, it's not really... Gold doesn't really mean anything. I mean, we're even on gold-ish. We're finally pulling in front because I'm creating so much space up here that my team can just farm. So this Chen is dead. And I realised the entire team was there. I was like, okay, it's fine. It's okay, guys. I'm professional. It's okay. But yeah, so you see a good example of it there. They commit 1, 2, 3. They commit 3 heroes there, and it's talking about the tier 4. I am so BM. You're gonna have to like excuse this. If this frustrates you, if this frustrates you, I'm probably not gonna be the kind of guy you're gonna want to watch videos from, because I do this all the time. I have been known to rage. This isn't really rage. It's more just, I guess, banter. I didn't have much mana here, so I really didn't want to go any further. Weaver's doing stuff mid. Roshan's up soon. And I'm still here. And this is, like I said, this is their error. What they should have done is get a sheep, a orchid, or something like that to lock me down. Whether it's a sheep, an orchid, whether Troll got an Abyssal Blade, which he didn't even get a basher. Yes, he's great for dealing with PL. He's got a battle through it, helps him clear the illusions, and he's got a Mjolnir that will prop the crit and shield himself, so every time PL's illusions attack him, it will bounce back. It's like a 20% chance, 25% chance, there you go, to do a chain damage of 160. Those illusions just melt. I mean, look how fast he decimates. It's ridiculous. Playing with the Invoker again. But they can't do anything to stop me, and I can be here. They cannot push. They are confined to this region of the map here. They're confined to basically that. And my team can free farm, they can take Roche, they can push, they can do whatever they want with this time, because they really can't do anything to stop me. I mean, 3 heroes are sat here, and it's just like, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying 3 heroes are here, please do something with this time, because they're not really achieving anything. Oh, it is though. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't know that they highlighted runes like that. That illusion rune there. I thought it was just a really weird graphical glitch. That's new. I've not seen that before. Still collecting money. I do point out that they leave, and I'm like, they're going to contest Roshan, which you can see. So what I do is pick up the spend, I pick up the Chen, or I attempt to. Do I get it? I don't. Damn, I'm pussy gaming. I should have definitely gone harder on that, because I had the mana for it. And I realised that they're all there, so I have to put pressure on. The Invoker is too scared to come near me. For good reason. He's dead. Yeah. And I mean, they didn't really win the team fight. They got Roshan again. But what can they do with it? They can't push, because I'll take tier 4s. This Chen's dead. That was a massive overextension. He's solo, and he walks up to me like that. That was literally just feed. I think what's happening is they're getting frustrated that there's no way they can deal with this, and then not one of them. Actually, there's a better way of doing that, isn't there? No, Invoker finally realizes he needs a sheep, but at this point it's too late. No one else is even building towards a sheep, and I don't think anyone has the current gold to do so either. Just clicking everywhere. No one really has the gold, and we got it. It's cool. It's a standard last that denies. Please go push. Yeah, and this is it. This is standard Rat Dota. This isn't the Nature's Prophet, PL, Anti-Mage, etc. Rat Dota, but this is effectively the same. They don't have enough lockdowns to deal with it, and they didn't do anything in their item choices to deal with it. And this is where it starts to look kind of like a stomp in our favour, because, well, really, they can't push. They can't do anything. I go so hard at this Invoker, right next to his own Ancient. And they can't do anything about it. I know he dies to Orchid Pop, that's why I don't commit to it. In case you're wondering. But you can see why I chose this game. It's a good illustration of playing Dota in a different way, I guess. It's not all about who has the better team fight. It's about who thinks and plays better. It's not even the better draft. The drafts aren't bad for either team. In fact, both teams have pretty good drafts. Like, we don't have bad heroes, neither do they. They don't even have bad lanes. It's like, it's rare you'll see good drafts in a big game. People just kind of play what they want, and they play a bit of funky heroes, because it's not like Captain's Mode where everyone's like, must try hard. It's just a casual pub, which you play with friends and have fun. Up to 24 Bloodstone charges, which is nice. Mana regen is great at this point. And I mean, this must be so frustrating, because they literally can't do anything about it at this point. I commit to the tower. Yeah, I get the tier 4 tat and the kill. And it's ridiculous, because at this point there is nothing they can do. I know I've said it to death, but they can't. And now I've got a sheep on top of that, so even if they send someone to me to come back, they can't stop me pushing, because I'll just sheep them, and then I'll run away. I mean, I can effectively disable 2 heroes with stuns, with their own disables now. So, for example, Invoker picks up a sheep and Ogre Magi. I just silence the Invoker, sheep the Ogre Magi, and I ball lightning away. And I'll be fine. But it's very hard for me to die now. I think at this point I decided that this Weaver has become a problem, so I finally leave the top lane and I deal with this Weaver. I think. And he is pretty scared right now. I really didn't do this very well at all. This was really, really poor. Yeah. I haven't played well this game, mechanically, which is a good example of my point, really. Mechanically, I haven't played very well this game. My combo's okay, but I haven't really done that well. God, I must be half asleep this game. See, I can't remember all of it because this was like 2 days ago, but I'm not playing great. So we deal with the Weaver, and the Weaver was really the only one that was being a pain to my team. And I think that's because my team literally didn't invest in a gem. They did finally, but the Bear. The Bear's not been with them really. He's been kind of pushing other lanes, which is what I told him to do. I told him to push bottom because I was like, you don't need to be here. I think I ping again. I think they do go in a minute. It's important as well that you notice that people that take up the captain's role in the team, like, it's better. Because you'll see that they go down there and they're pushing out. I don't know what they're doing, but they don't need to be mid, basically. I can comfortably push this lane right up to their racks. And they can't do anything about it. We don't really need to push in until... We can slow siege them, really. We don't have to commit to a push. We can, but we don't have to. I mean, Troll is strong in a team fight. He is really strong. I mean, he's 6-slotted now. He's got everything he needs, really. His BKB is on 4 seconds, so we can buy another BKB, but that's it.
Here I am.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. The range they have is insane, and they still can't do anything. They don't have the lockdown necessary, and so it's just starving them out. Really, they can't push unless they kill me. And if they kill me, I have Bloodstone. I'm back in like 5 seconds. And this is what happens for the rest of the game. I'm not gonna lie, guys. How much longer is left? Not long now. I gave you a spoiler. Yes, we do win this game. And it's fairly obvious at this point, so I don't mind telling you, but... like, this... Lone Druid takes bottom. And I'm still pressuring top. It's completely rat Dota. We're just avoiding every team fight, because we don't need to do it. We don't have to do it. We didn't buy items for team fights. I bought items that allow me to be kind of on my own, and that's what I've aimed for. I really don't make good use of my sheep. I could have sheeped. Oh, okay, I couldn't. It was lottery.
Here I am.
Yeah, they can't do anything. But I thought I could have sheeped the Invoker, was what I was thinking, but it was on cooldown. So just more tower damage. Because I've got the mana. I'm kind of scared of my HP, so back off a bit. I mean, there is no way they can deal with it. I'm looking at this Troll now, again. He's pushing mid racks. With the Weaver as well, actually. Do they get these racks? They're trying to backdoor them, and they do it. But they die for it. And at this point, I have so much lockdown that the Troll does nothing to me. No one can fight me solo, which is why I keep sitting up here like this, because they have to send so many heroes back to cope with it.
My eternal gratitude.
And our PL is finally starting to carry, guys. Finally, he has items.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
He really should get another Diffusal Blade as well. Getting the upgrade for Diffusal Blade is really good on PL. I mean, you burn an extra 16 mana per hit, and your agility goes up by 4. That's great. Every one of your illusions then hits like nearly 30% harder. It's more than that actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's like nearly 50% harder. But your illusions hit. It's great, and he's got no charges anyway. And he's, you know, we should also upgrade his boots because Let's watch what I'm doing.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
I get a Dagon. It's like I have a final slot. I don't really need any more items. I'll get a
The
Dagon.
Radiant now have
Casual 57-minute Dagon. And that's all their racks down. At this point, it's game.
Visibility.
And my Cottle appears to know it. It's kind of BM, but it's like it's okay. Feels fine. I'll just dance.
Where's the party?
I had fun this game, as you can tell.
Dire's ancient is under attack.
If I got unlucky then, I was dead. And I was like, no, I'm not losing my Bloodstone charges. I was so unhappy. I was really greedy of me to stay. If I'd been unlucky, then I would have died. But at this point, I knew we won. I knew that the racks were down. It was very little. I mean, I'd have already respawned if I died. I'd have died, and then I'd have had buyback again. So
Under attack.
it's really impossible for us to lose. I mean, they can't even push because they'd have to clear all this out. I could power boots travel in and come back. There's no way we can lose really, unless we really throw. We'd have to like intentionally do it. It's too hard at this point. But
Dire's
I mean,
ancient radiant
it's only now really that the gold graph goes up. And yeah, that's a perfect example of what decision making is. Still no sheep, I don't think. No, but at this point they couldn't farm it. That's more. I mean, I don't know what that pipe's for. Get a sheep. But yeah,
Glorious thanks.
no good items, guys.
Ooh, bright and shiny.
I mean, this troll did a good job in terms of farming and carrying his team, but it's just not enough. If you can't just farm well and win a game, you need to commit more to it than that. It's all about decision making, and they just didn't make the right decisions this game. Even though our PR wasn't great, we were able to outlast them. At the 58-minute mark, they don't have anything to deal with this at all. They didn't make the right choices, and that's a good example of why, you know, Dota's a team game. You can't play it yourself. You really do need to make the decisions with your team and coordinate, and it's a good example. So anyway, guys, that's my first video. I hope it's okay. It's quite long. It's like an hour, I think, because the game's about an hour, so I'm guessing the video's about an hour. Let me know what you think. I don't even know if I'm going to post this because, for all I know, the audio is out of sync or something, so we'll see. But I had fun casting it. It wasn't too much work for me, and I enjoy doing it. I really want to get into doing this. So it's. I mean, my skill level's not great. I'm not a professional player. Go watch Admiral Bulldog or something like that, or No Tails Meepo, which is hilarious. If you want to watch professional level plays, I want to get better, and that's my idea. But you'll see that in the video. I'm gonna do like an introductory video, so to what I'm trying to achieve. So this is just a fun storm video. I hope you learned some stuff. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you like me. And yeah, hopefully I'll throw out more content for you guys. So this has been AntiMatter, and till next time.